the minutes?
Yes.
Yes.
Would anybody like to motion to approve the minutes?
I'll motion.
Okay, Julie mentioned, anybody want a second? Second into the other. Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay, and do we have any visitor comments? We don't really count Officer Rizul as a visitor, so we catch up with him later, so we really don't have any visitors today. And then we will start with old business with the streetscape update, and we have a person that's here in place of Eric, and so I'll let you take over. Introduce yourself and take over.
Well, he didn't tell me I was presenting.
Give you an update.
I'm Gregory Donovan. My official title is the Fiscal Planning and Performance Manager. So I took over from Marlene Sherman. For those of you who I have not met, she retired last August. As for the update, I can run down and get an email real quick if you want.
No, I think we're okay, because we're pretty much on time.
He said, he told me, he goes, oh, I sent it to everyone should be up to date. But anyway, he did make the comment that the company that the St. Louis County has selected, that we've worked with them before, and our Public Works Department is pleased with that decision. So they've been very cooperative and accommodating in the past. So he said that it's a positive note for what the county has decided to do moving forward. So, and that the county will be in consultation about what, I guess, when it gets a final approval and everything, what lamp posts you like, you know, the different what the streets, that they're going to be very collaborative in terms of what the streetscape is going to look like.
And just from our perspective for July 4th, we had no issues, everything went just fine.
Seems to be.
Yeah.
A good crowd again.
Mhm.
Probably 250 people plus.
How about that? It's nice and quiet, it's fun.
I did not see an ad. Did we do an ad in the?
We were supposed to have done an ad, I'll check with Marty on that. I approved the ad, so.
Now, didn't we decide not to do one?
No, I thought we decided to do one.
And maybe I
Oh,
just
okay.
missed, maybe I just missed it, but I don't remember.
I didn't see it either.
See it.
Okay, so I will check on that to make sure no funds went out for that, because I think the final decision was to do one, so. Okay, so if it didn't happen, it didn't happen, but we had our barricades, we had the porta potties, everything went well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
no problems there. Anybody else have anything under old business? Okay, so we'll move on to the new business, and Chris, you want to bring us up to date on the pickleball and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I brought Sharon with me really quick. She was trying to log in. Sorry, she's gonna sit next to me.
Good morning, everyone.
She runs it. You want to?
Sure. Yeah, I sort of run all the pickleball details for Digital Strike. And one of the things I want to bring up, if it's appropriate at this time, is I have emailed Eric Peterson a couple times about an addition that we'd like to do this year, which will be to have a classic car show. It's going to be at 8780.
On
So
Jeff's lot.
across the street from Digital Strike. So it'll be the only thing happening really across Big Bend. What I've asked Eric for is some help in situating a couple of temporary, like yellow flashing caution lights. And I have access to a printer who can basically print like a temporary crosswalk, like a reflective just crosswalk that we could place in a certain area. And we will have some volunteers to, keep safety to a maximum right there. But in the off chance that maybe they could also position maybe a police car there, that would be maximum.
I'm still not sure about that.
That would be the maximum request, would be maybe the 2 yellow caution lights and a police car. We don't necessarily have to have the police on standby there, but anything extra would be nice. And I've not yet heard back from Eric on that, so,
He's sitting right there.
oh, hey, Eric.
Well, he's not in the meeting today.
I'm not Eric, I'm Gregory.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think he was.
Okay, so you wanted the temporary crosswalk to go across Big Bend?
Can't hear you.
From Digital Strike over to Jeff's lot for the classic car show. Okay, so on the public lot, which is behind my building, are you using any portion of that for the classic car show?
No,
So
so
are you,
the crosswalk would be at the most western entrance of that parking lot. Closest to
So are
our entertaining.
okay, so are we gonna do barricades at both of Jeff's entrances and then keep the entrance to the public lot open for public parking? Is that what the intent is?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So do you guys have the barricades then also?
If the city could provide those, that would be great. They bring up other barricades for pickleball, so I could just
Right.
coordinate increasing the number of needed barricades.
Okay. Yeah,
Because we don't want people driving through that lot, all
Right.
those cars on. there,
right, right.
And it just was
You
safe.
have to, yeah, totally. Because that would be confusing if you leave one open for parking, if you don't totally barricade both of yours.
So,
It's, to my knowledge, the city doesn't have flashing lights like you're describing. We don't have anything like that. And then
Okay.
the problem with the crosswalk is that's Big Bend. Big Bend is a county road.
Right,
So it would have to be cleared with the county, and they don't usually like changes like that. It's not saying it's not possible, but that's
Right.
that's gonna be additional hoop to jump through.
and I'm happy to jump through that hoop if anybody has any county contacts, or if I need to look that up on my own, I'm happy to do that.
What would be a alternative to that if we don't get approval for, I don't see us getting approval for the crosswalk, but
Just be careful. I don't know. I don't have a better idea at this point. Yeah, we'd have to work, think on that one.
We can take
Yeah.
stuff.
I can, yeah, and I can figure out, I mean, I can figure out how to keep, some caution things going on there if I have to, so. If Webster is just knowledgeable about it, I'm happy to work out the details on my own.
yeah, we'll have to figure that out because I find it to be highly unlikely that county will let us put a temporary crosswalk on Big Bend. Unless we
Okay.
just do it and seek forgiveness later, but I'm not sure the city wants us to do that, so we'll definitely
Okay.
work it, but we'll figure something out, we just need to have
Okay,
plans in place for that.
what
Okay.
time is the event? What's the window on the event? What,
they'll be coming in with the cars at 9, and the auto show would basically be, the cars would be in position from 10 until 3 or 4.
And then the whole tournament time, what time is that?
Warm up is at 8:30. Pickleball starts at 9, but it's we have a marching band. We have the red and black brass band that's gonna kick off marching down the street. I don't know if y'all have seen them. They're sort of
Yes,
they're
wonderful.
gonna start at Jackson and work their way down toward Digital Strike. And then play will start pretty much at 9:05, 9:10, after they've kind of marched down the pickleball area. And then the play will go approximately till 3:00 p.m. But we have, we'll still have some live music and stuff going till around 4 p.m.
Okay.
Sharon, are you gonna have food trucks this year?
Yes, Hacienda food truck, and we're maybe working on something else, so we'll definitely have Hacienda there in the same spot that they were, right at South Gore and Big Bend.
Same place as last year, is that what you're saying?
Yes,
And Sharon didn't bother to say this, but apparently we're potentially going for the world's largest outdoor pickleball tournament. So she's submitted it because we were looking for it in the Guinness book, and she's got a contact. So We'll just see if we can get it. Because we'll
Awesome.
have the largest amount of teams out there.
All right.
Plus petting zoo and all the other fun kids activities and all the stuff that goes with it. Vendor villages, giveaways, contests, things like that going on all around it.
Yeah, I've got the minifig store from Kirkwood coming out and they're gonna set up a huge Lego build area. So that's gonna be really fun if you like Legos.
So lots and lots of stuff going on all day. So it'll be very much a community event and pickleball tournament.
Yep, okay, so definitely Sharon, well, I'll reach out to Eric too and see if we can figure out a way to assist in this, getting people across the street and coming up with a plan, okay?
If worst comes to worst, we'll just get volunteers. We'll get.
Yeah, volunteers. I know
And we'll
that,
just-
I mean, I'll be happy to volunteer. There's other business owners, I'm sure, that'd be happy to volunteer as well, that we're all in the business district together working to help this go well.
Yeah.
All right. Thank
Sounds
you,
great.
guys.
Thank you
Yep.
all.
Yep. Anybody else for, anything else for new business? All right, in our BDC update,
Nothing new since last time. We're still working on the next coffee event.
Yeah, because they meet next week.
okay, so then you'll let us know.
Yes.
Okay.
So we need
Looking
to
at-
pick a date, right? Still pick a date, right?
I think we're
Other
looking
than
at,
August.
yeah, and like towards the end of August when school is.
Okay.
So stay tuned.
All right, in our city update, we're all gonna look at you.
Well, as far as I know, nothing new for the city. What questions you have that I might be able to answer?
I don't really have any questions at this point. It's when we get more to our streetscape coming to fruition.
My 4 foot well, by all accounts, so they did the awards last night at the city council meeting for the parade and that sort of thing, so.
Awesome.
I sure had fun at the parade,
Well, that's
walking the parade.
good. So,
I would like to say that on the parade, the mayor told us that only 2 groups have ever hit the 100 walker limit. It was Moms Demand Action and the We Are Loved, or You Are Loved group that I walked in the whole history of Webster Parade, yeah.
It's awesome. Anybody else have anything for the city update? So initially, we had, as a group, determined that we wouldn't have an August meeting because everybody gets really busy trying to get back to school and is that still okay with everybody? So Chris, that would put our next meeting at September 20th, right before the pickleball tournament. Is that okay with you, or would you rather we come in August? Okay. So we're going to go there. All right. Is that
All good with it.
all right? Is that good for everybody else? You too, Josh?
Works for me.
All right. Anybody have anything else? All right, sir, do you have anything before we go? Okay. All right. That was a quick and short one. All right, so our next meeting will be September 20th. Chris, I'll be in touch with you between now and then after I talk to Eric. And can I have anybody motion to adjourn?
All motion.
Okay, Joe, you have one motion to adjourn. Anyone want a second?
I can second.
Okay, and Allison will second. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you in September. If you need anything, please reach out.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
Thank you.
I think that might be a record.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be this longer?
No.
No, you're good. Good job.
Great.
Good.